It call English as second language.
English as a second language?
I believe so.
As in ASL.
Oh my god.
Yeah, English.
English as a second language?
That's my
English asshole.
teaching specialty.
Yeah? Nice.
I'm an ESL teacher.
Dang.
I remember in high school, everyone thought I was with the ESL Spanish kids. And I was like, nope, I'm Indian. The only one in the school.
Nope. I'm just slightly,
English is my first language.
I'm just slightly tanner.
Even the Spanish kids be like, habla español? I'm like,
Oh my god. I got the same thing. I'll do it in the intro.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. What's
Hey,
up, guys?
yo.
It's the Normies. We're back to watch more Community. Season 1, episode 23? 24. English as a second language.
boom.
And before we start, you can check out uncut, early access, and full reactions on our Patreon.
Uncut and full are the same thing.
Whatever.
But yeah, you know,
You get
can
the
check
gist.
it out.
Early
check it
access
out.
as well.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can see all of this.
Not just Community, other shows as well. So
6
if you don't know
episodes.
about our Patreon, check it out. Links in the description. Also check out our channel schedule on Facebook. That is also in the description.
Yeah, click it.
And yeah, so English as a second language. So you were talking about you got the Spanish kids would.
Oh yeah, in high school, all the kids thought that I was in the ESL group because there was like a whole section corridored off of like the new mostly Spanish speaking people, and they all thought I spoke Spanish. Even the Spanish kids would come up to me and like, "Do habla español?" And I was like,
No. Yeah, I know. And then they were like, all right.
and they're like, "Oh, he's a fucking piece of shit. Then. I'm not ever gonna talk to him again."
I got the same thing in high school. I did not for ESL, but Spanish kids would just like come up and they would just like start talking to me, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. They're like, well, you missed your chance, buddy. Like you're not in this club.
I was jealous. I was like, "Damn, can I take ASL? Can I like fake that I don't know English and take that? It's for like easy grades." And I was like, "That's not conducive to any sort of."
No, it's not.
Learning,
It's
right?
just wasting your money.
But I was a kid back then. I was just like, "Fuck school."
Essentially.
But yeah, America.
America. No, I mean especially like, so when I was in Texas and after I found out, because I didn't have to pay for my classes, I had a scholarship, but after I found out how much it costs, and like I took the stupidest classes, I'm like I would never fucking pay for that. And especially my social work teacher, like he was so weird. He told us in the first class that we are not allowed to wear open shoes because he doesn't want to see anyone's feet.
Sheesh.
And told us about how like deep our cleavage can be.
Whoa.
And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, he had some
wow.
fetishes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had some.
Yeah, like
That's-
that
he had
guy
some
was
problems that
weird.
needed-
That guy
needed
was
no
weird.
triggers. No
And
triggers.
like that was like one of those classes that like the first test would be on the syllabus, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's
Are you
hilarious.
kidding me?
He was trying to limit his triggers.
Speaking of triggering things, Toy Soldier, we were playing PUBG with him the other day. He pointed out that, remember that episode where the dean was looking at like that weird Dalmatian thing, and he was like, I hope this doesn't trigger anything.
Yeah.
Apparently, like throughout the season now, you can see like Dalmatian stuff on his desk and like stuff, and
clever.
like I think he was dressed up as one episode. I don't remember, but I don't know. It's funny.
That's yeah.
I hope this doesn't
They-
awaken
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Apparently, teaching English is, I mean, like a pretty high paying job. Like overseas, a lot of people like from here go to other countries
Yeah.
to teach English. And
I want to go to Dubai.
Yeah.
Please,
Doobie?
please
Yeah.
find me a job in Dubai.
I want to go to
Dubai
Dubai.
would
Yeah.
be pretty
That would be
friggin'
sick.
I
sick.
want to go to Dubai and be a teacher.
I want to see the
I
Doobie
could
Towers.
teach English.
I can
I could
teach
teach
English.
I could
Actually
really teach
scored
English.
very well on English.
Yeah, I could teach English if I could live somewhere else. I'd do that. That'd be so dope.
And when they ask you why bologna is spelled that way,
There are some. I'd be like, well, I mean, English is stupid.
Bologna?
Yeah.
It's like
Is
doesn't
it
have
like
to make
spaghetti
sense,
bologna?
guys. We're just here to learn.
bologna.
I'm just gonna make sure you can
Bologna is
say
like
it.
like a type of deli meat, like a type of
Oh.
bologna,
But spelled
but it's
Bologna.
spelled bologna.
Oh, Bologna, because it's from Italy.
There
But
we
is
go.
it called Bologna there?
No.
Or what do they call it there?
No, I think it's Bologna or something like
Bologna.
that. But I mean,
Well,
I'm not.
that makes
I'm
more
not an
sense.
Italian speaker. I just
Bologna.
Bologna.
Hasta luego.
That's not my.
Fuck are you?
All right, I'm gonna.
Dominic Di Coco. Dominic Di Coco.
Dominic the
Go
Cook.
Fefe.
Dominic the Cook.
It has a nice ring to it. Say it again. Dominic Di Coco.
Dominic the Cook.
What is that from?
Inglorious
Glorious
Bastards.
Bastard. You have not seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it, but I
Okay.
don't remember. Oh yeah.
Dominic the Cock.
Finals.
For the next 3 days, you'll hear nothing but soothing sounds of nature.
Oh, God.
And to kick it off, here's a babbling brook.
Nature sounds or not, we're not going to have any trouble passing our Spanish final. I've transcribed this semester's notes from my digital recorder.
I'm on a tight 4-year schedule to replace my bachelor's. I'm not going to take an extra class.
Spanish has value beyond credit.
Not really. I know the family downstairs hates me. I don't need to understand.
I'll say it. I like this group, and I wanted to stay together.
Study for other classes together.
Yeah, it doesn't have it.
Jeff, and next fall when that gets lonely, I'll be in the front row of Spanish 103. Monday through Friday, 6 a.m.
Damn, no one wants to do that.
And now, crickets.
That's great.
They're giving us a lot of
Yeah, they're giving us a lot of long ones.
Yeah.
Crickets.
We gotta make this thing.
Danny Duty.
Can someone make this thing?
Yeah, I know how to make it. That's how you knew who had a crush on who. And
Yeah, it was
And he
highly
did.
accurate.
yeah, they told no lie.
If we're not interested in Spanish 103 next year, what about anthropology?
Oh, anthropology.
Ooh, anthropology.
I'll
Study
take it with
man.
you, Annie.
I'm still trying to forget what I learned about that subject.
I have a table for one at Morty's Steakhouse where I will celebrate becoming a lawyer again, which can only happen if I take a full load. Don't.
That's all he
Losers?
says.
Hell losers.
Winger, may I have a word with you in private?
Sure.
Good.
And are you telling me you need a fake degree?
Faked my way into a job as a Spanish teacher at a community college, relying on phrases from Sesame Street.
Oh my God.
Save the judgment, Winger, all right? If the dean finds out that I'm not a real teacher, your grades are invalid, and you'll all have to repeat this class.
Damn.
That was a chair.
Good. Good.
Duh.
Oh.
She did that intentionally.
Maybe.
Maybe accident.
It's unsolvable.
I bet it's gonna solve it.
I
What is,
bet.
what is
I
it?
bet.
Oh, it's like.
Oh,
shit,
Troy.
Nice.
Is this a Goodwill Hunting?
Yeah.
Look at the
A
music.
beautiful mind.
There's just like a red.
Hold on, I forgot my. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hey, come back here! Come back here!
Jerry, hey Jerry, check this out.
I received an anonymous tip that Chang had misrepresented certain aspects of his qualifications. For instance, having them. Word of advice: if an Asian man says he's a Spanish teacher, it's not racist to ask for proof. Okay? You ignore your mother's voice and get right into that horse's mouth.
So if Chang's a fraud, what about our grades? Are they invalid?
Oh, no.
She did it on
That's not
purpose,
fair to
like,
you
so-
guys. I'm sure you've all worked very hard and learned. So just take your final with Chang's replacement. Doctor.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Oh
they learned
boy.
nothing.
Oh boy.
She's on speaks
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Soy doctora Escudera. Me dicen que ustedes están en su segundo semestre, así que voy a hablar lentamente para entendernos.
Sí.
Buenos dias.
It's like I'm at an embassy.
What's on the final?
En español, por favor.
I know it's in Spanish, dummy. I just say, you know, what chapters? All three or.
20.
Oh, I know that one. She wants a large coffee.
Britta, of course.
I couldn't understand a word Dr. Escudero was saying. And why is she teaching Spanish if she's a doctor? Don't cure something.
Pass that exam or my entire 4-year plan will be thrown off.
That might be your car, Jeff.
What?
I was on my roof for the 4th of July, and the fireworks set off all the car alarms on the street. That one sounded like a brand new Lexus.
My Lexus isn't brand new.
I know. Yours is a 2002. That's the year I heard it.
Oh, he thinks it was Jeff.
Oh shit!
You're wearing protective goggles to destroy my car?
Safety first! Stop! I asked you for help.
His guitar.
You turned me in.
What? I did not. Why would I screw myself?
Tell me who did it. I'm murdering your face.
Break it up!
Oh, we're writing a song.
For the Battle of the Bands.
My
What is that?
Good luck passing your exam, Winger.
They're setting him up so like.
All he has to do is like.
Yeah, it's just like Titan, like one.
I'm a student. I like learning. Yeah, right, learning.
Learn
Learn everything.
It's
Learn
reverse.
until you're dead.
He's becoming a janitor.
You call it something. That's a company that fixes toilets and sinks.
Oh, man.
Listen to me. Toilets and sinks. Real things. Things that people always use and always need to get fixed. This is a life, kid. A real one. Doing something that matters. Something that makes sense.
The only thing that makes sense is this. Learning. Thoughts. So I can think and get a student loan and grind my own coffee and understand HBO.
To do that, kid, you're special.
It's special.
You could be a plumber. You could be a plumber.
What was that?
What was what?
I don't know. I said retake Spanish, and everyone went, and you went,
Maybe it's one of those recessive genes. I can also curl my tongue. Who else?
Annie read it out Chang.
What?
You made this happen because you're obsessed with all of us being together next year.
I wouldn't say I was obsessed.
Permission to treat the witnesses hostile?
Allow it, Pierce.
That's true.
That's true.
Fine! I did it. For real, Annie? Oh,
Annie. Someone make her a dude so I can punch her.
It's better than what was going to happen. We were all going to drift apart, and you were all too cool to do anything.
Maybe not too cool. Maybe just, not psycho enough.
Yeah, a little crazy.
Now she's going to make the Disney face. Her lips will quiver and her eyes will flutter, but they won't ever actually close. But feel sorry for her. She stole a year of our lives and her right to be pissed. No! No! Everyone close their eyes. Do it. Close them. I bet close.
Oh, don't worry about me. I can only connect with people through movies.
She's the Ark of the Covenant.
You guys! I'm sorry. I only did it so that we could stay friends.
Picture her as Paul Giamatti. Don't text her, don't call her, don't mention her. We do not need her to study.
Jeez.
Damn, Jeff.
It's like 14 hours. 10 hours. It's one day.
Yeah. He's gonna be the first one to get it.
Does anybody know how to study?
Annie usually.
Whose side are you on?
They have
Anybody know how to study?
They keep having episodes where one person leaves the group and then we find out why they're important.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Britta, Pierce, Shirley. Oh!
I'm gonna be sophisticated and have no job, or a job that looks from a distance like I do nothing.
Troy, you know what the best part of my day is? For about 10 seconds, from the time I sit down in Spanish to the time I look at your desk, because I think, maybe I'll look, and he won't be there.
What?
Wait, what? Dang. Was that a burn?
I think this is more pushing him to become a
Yeah.
janitor.
Yeah. That make you happy?
Why aren't you at your desk?
So I don't want to sit near you because you're a bad friend.
Oh. What does it say?
She says she's fine, and this isn't a ploy for attention. She's sorry. She does need to grow up, starting by making things right with Chang.
Oh, no. What? He'll kill her.
Señor Winger, por favor, siéntese.
Nuestra amiga se está muriendo.
Penny se está muriendo. Vamos, rápido.
Que se vaya, falla el examen.
Who cares about a stupid exam? We're a study group.
And Annie's our friend.
Dile, Troy.
Tierra Fuego.
I'm friends with Hannah, too. The whole class is. And you can't have an exam without a class. Right, guys?
What the?
Oh, no. The devil told the truth. Oh. Oh.
Whoa.
Winger, what the hell?
What was that screaming?
I was showing Annie the magic of electronic sampling.
Murdering her.
Annie getting fired was the best thing that ever happened to me.
You don't have to be a kid to admit that you like people. And you don't have to dress like this to grow up. You look like a travel agent.
You don't like it? I was going for more of a professor thing.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
What?
Nothing?
Oh.
We should plan for the worst case scenario. Because if we do all pass, that means next year we won't have a class together. So we're gonna need a backup. Anthropology?
Sorry, Jeff. Sorry for the half-hearted mislead. 80. We all pass Spanish.
Hey. Thanks. For making it easy.
I was going to say the same to you, but you were gone before breakfast.
Oh, he did
Riser.
I'll say.
Wow.
Got him.
What?
That's funny.
Damn. So Pierce, you know,
Hey,
Pierce
Pierce
the clutch.
Save the day. Or night.
Oh, so how about that? Senior Chang is gonna be a
How
student now. You
about
think?
that?
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe they were like, for next season they want to give him a different dynamic.
Maybe he'll be in anthropology with them.
He's definitely gonna work his way back to a Spanish teacher.
Isn't his brother like a rabbi or something? Rabbi
Yeah,
Chang.
that's what that.
It was like, and like Pierce said something anti-Semitic or something, and then like Senior Chang was like, "I'll handle this," and then they just like cut to the after the fight. I don't know if you remember it.
I don't
but,
know if I
Pierce
remember
and
that.
Chang got in a fight one time. Yeah, I thought it was funny.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Coming off the heels of paintball, like obviously can't be as great as that, but
It was still good.
It was
Yeah.
good. I want to have a study group like that.
I know.
Yeah.
So Abed, like, I'm not quite sure I understand him and Troy's little side story this episode. So he actually got offended by what Abed said, even though he was just quoting a movie again. But then what was
the context of that? Was he telling him to go follow
Yeah,
the
he was like,
janitor?
yeah. But like,
So I think
Troy
that-
doesn't want to.
Yeah, because it was just like a ridiculous situation.
I love that
So yeah, I think
music
he was
that
just doing.
with
It was just a movie thing.
Yeah.
The music, it sounded like something like magic or like Harry Potter. You
Yeah.
know?
It's like
but it's just
hopeful.
like, you can be
It was reverse goodwill.
you can be anything you ever wanted.
That's
Toilets and sinks, kid.
Be a
Toilets
plumber.
and sinks.
It literally is just like
This is
right
real
there.
life.
It's like,
Yeah, all he does is like screw one nut.
But it is true. Though. I mean,
Oh yeah, employment is a good
things
trade.
are always gonna be around.
So Jeff only has a 4-year plan. So this is just the end of this first season is going to be the end of the first year, right?
It seems that way.
Yeah, because I don't know. It wouldn't be not 4 semesters. It would take at least 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
Unless he did summer classes and got done in like 3. Because I'm trying to figure out why people are saying.
Well,
like,
did
season
they
4
start
is
out
like
at Spanish 101 together or?
101.
But
I remember.
okay, yeah, he said Spanish 102 fills his requirement. Got it.
Yeah.
So 101 was the first semester.
Yeah,
Got
I
it.
believe so.
How would they do 101 and 1? Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's do another. Yeah, I'm trying to think if anything else happened. We didn't really touch on Britta and Jeff again. Maybe they're really just never going to talk about it. And,
I guess not. It happened so quickly, like, it is kind of, like, forgettable almost.
But did you notice the thing with the Professor Luke? That the Danny was...
Yeah. He was like, I'm going for, like, a professor.
And I just remember that the professor was wearing purple all the time.
Oh, yeah, she was. She was kind of wearing that. Yeah. Fuck Slater.
The pencil skirt and the purple... Trudeau has, like, purple blouse or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck her.
Yeah, I saw Abed and
It was
Britta passed
not
out on each
cool.
other. So Annie's the only one that knows how to study. Not even Abed can, like, muster up that.
Does anybody know how to study? After 2 semesters.
Oh, you know what we didn't talk about in the Modern Warfare episode? Like, our experiences with, like, Call of Duty and Modern Warfare. Just, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Calling it Modern Warfare.
Yeah, we didn't really do that.
I don't know if that gun was from the game or not, like, that he used.
Nah, I mean, it didn't look like one.
Yeah.
It just looks like a... They have crazy stuff.
Unless it was like a half-ass ACR.
I think it was just the title. This Modern War, like it was as if it was a class. It was
Well,
probably just a mystery.
that was a camo that you could probably get on one of the guns for sure.
Yeah, like one of the orange.
Yeah. You were pretty good at Modern Warfare 2 at one point.
Shit, we were all pretty good at it at that.
But you were like top like one.
I was top 50,000 for kill confirmed.
Oh damn! Oh, kill confirm is awesome.
Bruckshot Teddy. No, allergic to nuts.
Remember we used to play on there. Bruckshot Teddy.
Bruckshot Teddy.
Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse. I've been Danger Mouse for a while.
All right. Well, sorry, we got a little sidetracked there talking about the previous episode. But yeah, another solid one. We're on the last episode of season 1. Next, I think we're just gonna finish it off.
Yeah.
You can check it out now on Patreon if you'd like.
Check it out.
And uncut episodes. And like this video.
Whoa. Oh, yeah. And there's also a Facebook schedule. Check the Facebook schedule.
Whoa.
See you guys next time.
Bye. Peace out. Bye.
Bye.
Hey everyone, thank you for watching Community Season 1, Episode 24. We are definitely enjoying this season and about to close it out next week. If you'd like to see that episode now, you can on our Patreon, as well as uncut episodes. Big shout out to all of you subscribers and patrons for keeping this channel going, and we will see you guys for the finale.